Yo guys, welcome back to Kios and Manchester United are now officially in the Carabao Cup final. We are going to Wembley and we are going to be playing Newcastle United. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Manchester United are now back in a final. Finally, and it looks like we could really be on track to going on and winning this one. I really do hope we can. I know for a fact we can beat. I know for a fact we can go on and beat Nottingham. Newcastle. I know for a fact we can, and I'm pretty sure we will. I'm very pretty sure we will. But yeah, it's gonna be a real tough game, of course. So I mean, as expected, like we all know, it's gonna be a real tough game against Newcastle. Sorry I haven't been uploading recently, by the way. I haven't felt great recently. But yeah, United got the win today, and of course it's huge. It's absolutely huge for us. And you know, now we're at Wembley, we actually need to get the job done now, though. Like the job actually needs to be done. We now need to do the job at Wembley and, you know, don't crack under pressure. Like we actually need to do it. No cracking under pressure. We need a win. And, you know, I'm pretty confident that we can get it. I am definitely confident that we can get it. But, you know, it's against Newcastle, it certainly will be a tough game in any Blade final against them. Yeah, it certainly will be a tough game. But I know for a fact that we are good enough to go on and win it. I know for a fact we can, and I'm pretty sure we will beat Newcastle. Yeah, interesting side, of course, that Ten Hag picked today. He, of course, did win us the game, and you know, throughout, even though it played just being 0-0 at the end of the first half, we look like the much better team, of course, as we usually do at the moment. We look like the much better team. Obviously, you know, Rashford came on and changed the game, of course, which you just always blazing for Rashford at the moment. He's always coming on, helping us change the game at this moment in time. And, you know, just showing that, you know, he's probably one of our most important players. Him and Casemiro are, of course, both of our most important players at Manchester United, Rashford and Casemiro. So, yeah, I thought, as soon as Rashford came on the pitch, he helped us change the game once again. And yeah, he's always doing it at the moment, Rashford. He's always coming on and literally changing the game up for us, which is obviously great to see. And, you know, great to see the confidence that he has back, of course, as I have been saying. So yeah, Rashford with 2 assists after coming on today. Anthony Martial with a goal. He obviously came back and he got a goal today, which was good to see. Fred's got a goal as well from another great assist. Obviously, Jadon Sancho is back at Old Trafford, back playing in a Manchester United shirt. It was fantastic to see him back. Fantastic to see Jadon Sancho back in a Manchester United shirt. And obviously, we did see some glimpses of him, of course. He was only on for half an hour. Like, he didn't have overly a lot to do, but we did see some good glimpses, solid glimpses of him, and he looked pretty solid. He looked like a very solid player, to be fair to him. From what we saw of Jadon Sancho today, he looked pretty good. So yeah, credit to him, and you know, hopefully he's came back. He's gonna be here, and he's gonna be an even better player than he was, and hopefully, you know, he's gone on and improved on his game, which I'm sure he has, and he's going to be back in Manchester United better than ever, which is going to be very great to see. And yeah, he's going to get more starts for us, of course. He will be starting more often. Yeah, it's exciting to have him back. It's very exciting to have him back, and you don't know what to expect just yet. He got a great reception from the fans at Old Trafford, which was obviously very good to see, of course. And yeah, it's definitely very good to have Jadon Sancho back in a Manchester United shirt, and hopefully he is, you know, at the top of his game, which I'm sure he will be. So yes, great to, of course, have Jadon Sancho back. Of course. Yeah, right. We're going to go into some player ratings now then, of course. This, of course, should be interesting. Some player ratings that we will jump into. Okay, then. Okay then. So yeah, player ratings. Let's do some player ratings now. Then make sure you guys, of course, drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new. It would of course be a lot if you could. Okay, player ratings. So Tom Eaton in goal for Manchester United today. David De Gea got rested today. We gave him a bit of a break, and obviously gave Tom Heaton a go today, which I thought was definitely the right idea and right thing to do. Yeah, definitely right of Ten Hag to give Tom Heaton a go. That was good to see. What do I give him? What do I give Tom Heaton? I will give Tom Heaton, I think, a solid 6. I think he deserves today. He didn't have much to do. I mean, we were literally just basically dominating Nottingham Forest, just play throughout the game. We're basically just dominating them. He didn't have too much to do, but whenever he did, he was urgent. He was ready to pounce onto the ball when he had to. So yeah, he can get a 6 today, Tom Heaton, in my opinion. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, average people have given him a 7. It's a bit of I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. I think I'd give Wan-Bissaka a 6 today, probably. The reason I say that, and the reason why I'm probably not going to give him as big as a score as other people have of course, doing, is because I don't know, he did look a bit sloppy at times. I'm not gonna lie. He did look a little bit sloppy at times during that game. To be fair, I don't know. I know there were definitely holes in this game, and I definitely, in my opinion, I really do want Dalot back. To be fair, I definitely want Diego Dalot back. Manchester United. I mean, I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka is great, of course. He's definitely a very, very great player, but I think it's safe to say, from what I've seen, I think Wan-Bissaka's shown that he's a very solid backup right back, of course. To Dalot, he's been trying to fight for his spot well, but yeah, I think when Dalot does come back, I think it'd be about time that we do give Dalot his number 1 right back spot back. I do think that is what we should do, and I think that's what would definitely work best. I think we definitely, in my opinion, should give Dalot his number 1 spot back. In my opinion, that is what I think we should do. To be fair. Let's give Dalot his spot back when he comes back. I don't know when he will be back, though. I think it was an injured hamstring or something that he got. I'm not 100% sure when he will be back. I hope he's back sometime soon, though. I really do hope that Dalot is back soon. But yeah, Wan-Bissaka's been putting in a solid shift for however long. He's obviously been in the starting 11 for. He's been doing very well. So fair play to the guy, but. I definitely, in my opinion, would rather to have Dalot back. Okay, Varane, I thought looked very good today. I give him a 7. Yeah, I thought Varane looked very good today, as per usual. He's always looking good at the moment, Varane, which was good to see. And I was kind of surprised that he did start today, to be fair. I expected Maguire and Lindelof to get given the start today. But no, Varane got given the start and played well, as per usual, as he usually does. And that's of course good to see. Varane, in my opinion, gets a 7. Another very solid shift from him. Same as Martinez. I didn't expect him to start either, but they did start, and they can both get a 7 in my opinion. Thought they both looked very, very solid, to be fair. So yeah, can both get a 7. Luke Shaw, for he put a good performance, I give him a 6 today. To be fair, I'll give Luke Shaw a 6. I give Luke Shaw a 6 today. I thought he looks. I thought he did look pretty good. To be fair, I definitely thought he looked pretty good. Obviously, there is. I forgot I was going to say now. Oh, it doesn't matter. But yeah, Luke Shaw, in my opinion, Luke Shaw can get a 6 today. Okay, who's next? Bruno Fernandes. He had a great game today, in my opinion, Bruno. I give him a 7. I thought Bruno looked very, very good today. Work rate, obviously fantastic as per usual. Running the midfield well. And then obviously though, when when Jadon Sancho came on though, he was actually Bruno was actually playing on the right hand side when Jadon Sancho came on. Then Sancho Sancho looked to be playing down the middle, and Bruno looked to be playing on the right. And Bruno actually looked pretty good on the right, to be fair. He actually looked pretty good on the right. I mean, to be fair, like wherever you sit Bruno can, like he can put in a blade shift like wherever you put in Bruno. So yeah, like Bruno can just do whatever, and he can put in a great performance. If you play him at cam, obviously that's his best position. But if you do want to stick him on the right or the left, then Bruno can put in a shift, and he showed that today. Because in the second half he was playing on the right, and I don't know why. It might have been like to try and like get Sancho a bit more involved in the game. And all try and like test out his work rate, see what he's got or something. But yeah, that might be why. But yeah, we're talking about Bruno at the moment, and yeah, I thought Bruno put in a very, very good shift on the right when he played there, and obviously down the middle when he was there. Casemiro gets a 7, very good, ran the midfield well. He did have the odd chance to score, but yeah, he ran the midfield very well in my opinion, as per usual, which was great to see from Casemiro. Yeah, very, very good in the midfield. And in my opinion, Casemiro today, I'm going to give him I'm going to give him a 7, as I've said. Okay. Fred, I think deserves a 7 as well. He scored another goal today with another great assist from Rashford today. So yeah, Fred can get a 7. Casemiro and Fred look very good in the midfield. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to Fred and obviously his play spoiling the team. After obviously, of course, the signing of obviously the signing now of Sabitzer. I forgot that we signed him for a minute. Yeah, the signing of Sabitzer. It's going to be interesting to see how he fits into the team now, Fred. But I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm really sure he'll be fine. To be fair, Fred, he'll get starts every now and then, and we'll play him in probably FA Cup. The FA Cup, and I assume we might play him in the final as well. It depends. We'll see what we'll see what Ten Hag wants to do, though. Of course, we'll just see what Ten Hag wants to do. But yeah, Fred, I do think we should keep him on. I do think that he is definitely a great backup. It just depends what he obviously wants in his career, though. So yeah, make sure you guys drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you are new. Of course, it would mean a lot if you could. Drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. Anthony, I think I'd give him a 6. I don't think it was overly bad. I do think now Sancho's back, we could just possibly just start him. To be fair, Sancho, I mean, it does depend. I mean, Sancho is still going to need to get time to settle back into the team, of course, which would be interesting to see. But yeah, I do think we should give. Oh, the thing just disappeared off my screen. But yeah, I do think we should give Sancho a bit of time to settle in. Of course, we need to. We need to give him a bit more time to settle in. I know, we'll have to just wait and see. So the thing just disappeared off my screen, so we're going to get it back up. Don't tell me I need to go through them all again. All right, I need to remember what I put. Him a 6. Wait, so I gave Heaton a 6, Wan-Bissaka a 6, Varane a 7, Martinez a 7, Shaw a 6, Bruno I gave a 7, Casemiro a 7, Fred a 7, Anthony a 6. Okay. Back on track. Whitehorse, what do we give him? Whitehorse. I think I'd give him a 6. It's not just on him though. The thing is with Whitehorse is that obviously he's always in there, and he just didn't really get the ideal service that he would have ideally play today. But yeah, I don't think he's a bad player. I do not think he's a bad player at all. He's got good first touch. He's decent in the air. His shooting accuracy is fairly decent. Yeah, I don't think he's a bad player. And he's a tall player in the box. I think, Ten Hag ideally likes a tall striker in the air. Of course. And, remember, because obviously Ronaldo was good in the air, so and he's fairly tall. Ronaldo, he was good in the air, so we kind of want someone who's good in the air, of course, and tall. And Weghorst is that, of course. But I do think the ideal striker for us, though, would be someone who is quick. To be fair, I do ideally think we need a quick striker, and Weghorst isn't exactly quick, but he's got long legs. He's kind of like that. I'm not comparing him to Haaland, but he's kind of like Haaland. He's got long legs, and if he gets the correct service that he would ideally like, then he could be scoring more goals. Weghorst, but yeah, he's not a bad player at all. He can get a 6 today, though. Garnacho, I'd give him a 6. I've seen people saying, like, on social media, oh, he's lacking in form, but I don't think so. It's not really his. I don't know. It's not really his fault. You can't really dig in on Garnacho and say, oh, he's lacking on form. He's clearly losing it. No, he's fine. He's absolutely fine in my opinion, Garnacho. So yeah, Garnacho can get a 6. Victor Lindelof, what did we give him? Give him a 6. Maguire 6. Martial came on, got a goal, 7. Rashford, I'd give a 7. High 7, no. 7. Sancho, I'd give him a 7 as well. So yeah, they're my player ratings. So yeah, Rashford obviously came on, got 2 assists. Basically, they changed the game today. Marcus Rashford. Martial got a goal. Sancho played pretty well, to be fair to him. I definitely think Sancho's coming back a better player. I definitely think he will do. I mean, we need to not put too much pressure on him, but I do think now he's back. He's an improved player, and he will be better than what he played like originally was, in my opinion, Jadon Sancho. So it's definitely great to have him back, and yeah, I do think he's a better version of himself now, though. Who's my man of the match? I'd probably give it to Rashford. To be fair. We play I do think that we play our best football when he is on the pitch. When Rashford and Casemiro are on the same pitch together, that's when we play our best football, when they're both on the pitch together. In my opinion, that's when we're at our best. Yes, but yeah, Carabao Cup final. It's going to be on the 26th of Feb, Sunday, the 26th of Feb of this month now. 26th of this month. It's absolutely huge. Yeah, it's absolutely huge. I'm trying to have a quick look. Who was starting to go for the Carabao Cup final? Surely De Gea. So let's have a look at how this affects the schedule. Yeah, so Manchester United versus Newcastle on Sunday the 26th. This means our game against Brentford in the Premier League will have to be rescheduled now. As the Newcastle game's on the 26th. Okay, interesting then. Interesting. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the final. I think Newcastle's a great game for the final. Newcastle's a tough game, and it's definitely good to get a tough game in the final, because then you don't have other people slagging you off about you're beating easy. But yeah, if we beat Newcastle in the final, it's a pretty big deal. So yeah, obviously, pretty sure we'll be favourites going into that final. I'm pretty sure we'll be favourites going into it, and I reckon we can win. But we can never underestimate Newcastle. We're both, Newcastle are 3rd in the league. We're currently 4th, or what should we say, kind of joint. We're kind of both like joint 3rd, though, basically, aren't we? But yeah, so yeah, I'm guessing we'll be favourites going into the final. But Newcastle have got a very solid defence, but we have as well. We got a solid midfield. I reckon we can win the midfield battle in that game. But it's going to be a real interesting one. The Newcastle game's going to be a real interesting one in the final. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, it looks like Manchester United are the favourites. We are the favourites going into that game. And it's absolutely massive. It's absolutely huge. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I do think it'll be a great game of football to watch. And I really hope we win. I really hope the Manchester United get the win. But we will have to wait and see what happens. So, but yeah, it's like we're finally back in a final. We are finally back in a final, and I do feel like in that final, in the Carabao Cup final, it's a trophy that both teams are really gonna want to go for. Like obviously, if we don't win this, then we haven't won a trophy for 6 years. Newcastle haven't been in a final for God knows how long. We haven't won anything for about 6 years now, and if we don't win anything this season, we can't screw. Like we can't mess it up now. Like Manchester United, we cannot mess it up now with all the work we've done. We cannot mess it up now because basically, if we mess it up now, then all these games that we played during the week are just been a waste of time. So, and with the whole World Cup thing coming up, so if we bottle this, then it's all just been a waste of time. Playing games during the week and then players getting fatigued. So we need to show our worth. We need to show our worth and show what we're playing fighting for. But yeah, we made easy work out of Nottingham Forest today, though. We made absolutely easy work out of them. Like it was not even a hard game. I said it after the first game. We played them last Wednesday. We just played cruising through in second gear basically the whole game in that first game, and we were doing the play exact same thing today, just cruising in second gear, and it was not even a bloody issue at all. So yes, it was not even an issue. We were making easy work out of them today, and yeah, it's great to see. It's bloody great to see at Manchester United how great everything's going. And yeah, we need to keep it this way, and we need to win the final. Okay then. Okay, so obviously, this weekend we're back as well, though. Don't forget, we got Crystal Palace this weekend. Huge game in the Prem at home. We need to win. We can't lose. We cannot lose to Crystal Palace. I mean, we obviously drew to them a few weeks ago. Yeah, we obviously drew to them a few weeks ago, of course, and we can't afford for that same thing to happen again. We drew to them a few weeks ago. We can't afford for another bloody draw or anything like that. Like, it needs to be a win. And Crystal Palace, it's going to be a tough game. Like, it's always tough when we play Palace. Like, they're always a bit of a bogey team, really. Let's be real. Like, they're always a kind of bogey team who can cause anyone issues on their day, Palace. And obviously, we know that from the first time we played them. But, this time it's at Old Trafford. It's at Old Trafford, so, I do fancy our chances mostly, though, really. Like, let's be real. It's at Old Trafford. We should win. I'm pretty sure we will beat Palace, to be fair. I'm pretty sure we will, and we definitely can. It's at Old Trafford. Surely we'll beat Palace on Saturday. Obviously... we got some real tough games coming up. Let's have a look at the schedule, because February, we've got to play a lot going on this month. We've got a lot going on at Manchester United in February. Let's have a quick look. So we have, of course, got we've got Crystal Palace. So we got Crystal Palace on Saturday in the Prem, then Leeds on Wednesday in the Prem, then Leeds again on Sunday in the Prem. Then on the Thursday, we got Barcelona in the Europa League. Then on the Sunday, we got Leicester. Then on the Thursday, again, we got Barcelona in the second leg of the Europa League. Then we got the Carabao Cup final to end this month off. So it's a real tight month. Then on the 1st of March, we've got West Ham. So that's basically the next month. At Manchester United. So West Ham in the FA Cup, though, remember. Yeah, Jesus Christ, like this is we're on a real tight schedule, as we know, and I really hope we win this Carabao Cup. Like, surely, like, we can't mess this one up. We can't mess it up. I mean, we've come this far. We've got quality in this team. There's just no messing it up now. There's surely no messing it up from here. We've come this far. There can't be any messing around or anything. Like, we need to get this job done with no issues. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough game, though, against Newcastle. Like, they've got players that can cause us issues, but yeah, like they've definitely got big blade players that can cause us issues, though, Newcastle. But, I think we're better than them. Obviously, when we played Newcastle early on in the season, we played them at Old Trafford and it was 0-0. But of course, it does come right across as like Newcastle. They've got a solid defense. They don't concede much, so that in many ways makes it a tough game because Newcastle, like, they don't concede too much goals, so that does make it tough. But again, though, like, we're not conceding much, and we're scoring quite a lot at the moment. To be fair, though, Rashford's on top form. Casemiro on top form, scoring, assisting. Bruno Fernandes on class form at the moment as well. Varane Martinez at the back, class form. De Gea in goal, class. Shaw, Wan-Bissaka playing well. Fred's playing well. Sabitzer, it's going to be interesting to see when he comes in. I do want Sabitzer to start this weekend. Hopefully Sancho Sancho keeps on getting better and better. But yes, Sabitzer, I can't wait to see him. In a Manchester United shirt. I can't wait to see Sabitzer and see how he does playing in the midfield alongside Casemiro. If there is an issue and Sabitzer doesn't live up to the expectations, then remember, there's always Fred, of course. But yeah, another great performance, great performance by Manchester United. It's another win. It's another win for us. We're literally hardly ever losing at this moment in time, which, it's obviously great to see. Like, we're on top form. We're basically unstoppable. When Casemiro and Rashford are both playing in the same team, we are literally unstoppable. When they're both playing together, we are unstoppable. Those two are best players by far, in my opinion. I mean, actually, no, I wouldn't say by far. Like, we've got some great players in our team, and we're playing well as a team. Like Bruno Fernandes, I think he's extremely underrated. People, like, a few seasons ago, were saying that he's very overrated, but now I think he's underrated. Bruno Fernandes, I think he's very underrated. So yeah, I think Bruno is definitely underrated. Very underappreciated, in my opinion, Bruno. Rashford, Bruno, Casemiro on top form. Same as Martinez, Varane, of course. Garnacho can have a game on his day. Honestly, like, we... but yeah, honestly, the thing is, which will cost us this season, if anything, it would be our squad depth. But yeah, I hope, hopefully, I'm sure we'll be able to pull through and get top four at least, and hopefully bring this Carabao Cup home. And the positive about having the Carabao Cup in Feb is that obviously it is earlier on in the season, and that is when our players will be kind of like less tired. So yeah, I do think one thing like that could possibly affect us. Hopefully it doesn't. Would obviously be like playing Barcelona 3 days before the final. So it'll be interesting to see how Ten Hag decides to line up. Like, are you willing to sacrifice that or the Barcelona game for the Carabao Cup, or how are we gonna work it? Like, it's a real kind of like tight situation, to be fair, which yeah, like, I don't know what we will do. But yeah, guys, make sure you smash the subscribe button and drop a like on the stream. It would have cost me a lot if you could. I will be wrapping up here in a sec, guys. When are the tickets out for the game? When are the tickets out for the final? What does Bruno say? Bruno Fernandes. I like charisma, so I had a great professor in Portugal. But yeah, finally, we're actually back at Wembley, though. That's definitely a positive in many ways, and I do think going to Wembley will give us massive confidence for the rest of the season. Of course, as well, like, if we actually go on and win the Carabao Cup, which there's a huge chance in doing, and which I reckon we will do, then it's a huge boost to the players. It's the absolute huge boost to the players, and is a huge boost to the confidence. And I do think if we win the Carabao Cup, I do think that increases our chances on getting top four. And the reason I think it increases our chances on getting top four is because like the amount of confidence there'll be going around this side, and like the amount of confidence that these players will have if we go on and win it. Will be absolutely huge and have a huge effect. So yeah, if we win the Carabao Cup, then I do think it increases our chances on winning or on getting top four, definitely. Remember, we're still in the FA Cup. We're in every competition possible that we can be in, and apparently we're the only side to be in every competition possible out of all the Premier League sides. We're in the Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Europa League. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Every one possible that we can be in. But yes, exciting times to be a Manchester United fan. I don't think we've been like this excited for years now. Like it's been years since we've been like this excited. Obviously, Carabao Cup. No, sorry. I mean Europa League final, but I don't like. I know we're in the Europa League final a few years ago under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Yeah, of course, very exciting times it was, but I don't think that. I don't think like we were as excited as much as we are now. Like this is the most excited we've been in ages, and I'm not I'm not sure the last time I don't know when the last time it was where us Manchester United fans felt this excited, because we're playing great football, we're carrying so much confidence. Third place this season would be an absolute third place, and the Carabao Cup this season would do me well. In my opinion, third place in the Carabao Cup, I think, is a great season. Third place, FA Cup and Carabao Cup's a great season. I doubt that will happen, but we'll see. It just depends what we prioritize more. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But knowing Ten Hag, he'll play our best players no matter what, though, really. But of course, we need to trust him through this. Of course, he knows exactly what he's doing, and even if he doesn't want to rest players, he knows what he's doing. You can't criticize the guy, really, can you? But yeah, really exciting at times to be a Manchester United fan at the moment. Anyway, guys, I am going to wrap it up here. So thanks for watching the video, King Owls. Speak to you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.